Welcome back to the Sneak This, your weekly podcast on sneakers, sports, culture, and other nonsense. Made by sneakerheads for sneakerheads. Find the podcast streaming on iTunes, Google Play Music, Stitcher, YouTube, and on the website, which is updated daily at www.thesneakdis.com. Get at us on Twitter at @the_sneakdis, Instagram at @thesneakdis, and check out the Facebook page, The Sneak This Podcast. And now, on to the Sneak This.
Follow us or else.
Okay. All right. Now we're ready to move on.
All right, let's get it.
All right, let's go. Yo, episode 34. George in the building.
Who?
You gonna make a sound?
Who wore number 34? I'm trying to think of somebody who wore 34.
Paul Pierce.
Hey.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Shaq.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Well, I thought about that, but he wore 32 the majority of the time, didn't he?
How many years was he in Orlando?
Orlando, he was 32, and
He wasn't in
maybe
Orlando that long.
maybe with the Lakers he wore 34,
He
but
was
I don't
34
think he
with
wore
Lakers.
34 with like the Heat or any of them.
I think he was 34 the rest of his season, or
Really?
after he left Orlando, right?
What was he with the Suns?
I'm gonna check this
Or the
right,
Celtics.
right now.
I
I,
feel
think
like
with
he's
the Suns
34.
he was like
Really?
number 0 or something.
Yeah. 34, Paul Pierce, Shaq on some teams, Lakers and somebody. George, Greg, homie Don back in the building.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Mr. Camo on vacation.
On
That's what he put on his Instagram.
He's not laughing at you.
Oh, okay.
No, he's not laughing at you saying that. We were talking about that.
Okay.
Shout out,
out to Ryan
Cornball
Simple.
Simple.
Well, shout out to my man, Mr. Camo. That's
Let
what I
me
call
tell
him.
you something. The hashtag vacation is corny. All right. Ryan is my guy. He knows it, but the vacation, bruh.
Shaq only wore 34 with the Lakers. He went back to 32 for the Heat.
Okay.
Whatever jersey that is. It looks like Portland, but I don't think he played for Portland.
Let me see.
The one next to Miami. So Miami's the third one. What jersey is that?
Cavaliers?
Let me see.
Oh, no, that's the last. What
Yeah,
the
that's
heck
what-
is that?
Maybe he. Let me see the.
Hold on, let me click on it.
It might be Suns.
No. Suns are right next to it. Yes. It doesn't say. I probably would have to click on his name.
Because he didn't retire as a.
Shanghai?
I have no idea.
Yes.
Let me see. Let me
really
see.
have no idea.
Yes,
That is Suns.
the Shanghai
I think they might have
Suns.
messed up.
There's the Suns is the next one.
Yes, I think they might have like added a jersey on accident or something.
I don't think so. Basketball Reference doesn't make those mistakes.
Yeah, there's no team. Like even his stats, there's nothing. It just says Lakers, Orlando, Miami, Phoenix, Cleveland, Boston. Anyways, we'll just call this the Paul Pierce
It must have been
episode.
another jersey. Miami must have changed their jerseys in between those years then.
Well, the fact that they put 200 is stupid. Anyways, episode 34. Paul Pierce / Shaquille O'Neal edition. Today we'll talk about pickups, obviously, anything that released this week, Pinnacle 11s. We'll talk about what are they called? The lace-up Earls? Is that what they're called?
I think so.
Whatever. $720.
The what? Oh, man, I don't even want to discuss that. I mean, we need to, but I'm upset.
We'll talk about anything that's releasing this week.
I had people texting me like who aren't even have nothing to do with sneakers, like $720. Are you kidding me?
Bro. And we're going to do top 10 sports movies ever
Flames.
to the Sneak This podcast.
Lots of fights gonna happen.
Probably.
Possibly.
People cussing.
possibility.
How the F did you not have this movie on there?
Y'all
It's
gonna
my
say that to
favorite.
me?
We'll definitely get a lot.
I don't
hit-
care.
We'll definitely
Mother
get hit up
effers.
a lot of get hit up a lot.
My list.
Don, any pickups this week?
So I went ahead and got the Cyber Mondays finally. Like I
That's
told
right.
you.
Which one?
That's right.
The threes,
or-
yeah, the threes, yeah. I finally got them.
I
I think they're dope. Like I said before, the leather on it. Your boy Rome was he was right, man. The leather on it is smooth.
Right.
I'll be honest, and I mean they're definite sleepers. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they're ever gonna go up in price, but they're definitely sleepers.
I think I would cop them for $43.97.
I couldn't wait, man.
I want to see them in person first. And like I told you in the group, I just for some reason copping a 3 and like selling what? How many cement threes I had? 2, 3, 4.
I feel that.
And 88s. I mean, I
remember.
had Do the Right Things. I had Elephant Prince.
Well,
I had
when
all of them.
I got when the
I own not one now. Not 1 3.
2011 when the white cements
Yes,
came back
sir.
out. All right,
Yes,
so
sir.
I was at Scottsdale Quarter for that release, and I mean, 7 people in line, maybe 10. That
For
was
which
on the
ones?
first come first serve.
For that white cement.
Oh.
White cement 3s.
Oh, okay.
Maybe 10 people in line, and they still you work there, you know how it is. They still made you go out the store, come back and get in line again, so to buy more than one. Cats were going, not that resale on those was very high at the time, but cats were going in line and getting like 3. I'm like,
Yeah, I know.
there's 10 people here. What are we doing? There's probably 250 pairs in the store. So I don't know. I had probably 2 or so myself.
They were easy to get.
Resold them for absolutely peanuts. I mean, I didn't take an L on it, but
So I'm trying to think. Was that it?
I need to see Cyber Monday 3s in person.
They're dope, man. I don't think you'll be disappointed.
I'm worried about the cracking. I'm worried about the midsole more than anything else.
But it's not like 06 joints though. Like the 06 joints, that every single one, like you breathe on it and they cracked. All the rest of
Everyone.
them, 2011 and up, like my black cements, I've worn to the ground and they're barely starting to crack.
Really?
So, yeah,
I mean,
so,
I wore it fresh out the box, cracked.
Yeah, oh man,
I was like, what is
I've been
going on?
lucky. I've been lucky, but I'm trying to think. Is that it? That might have been it for this week. I know coming up there's gonna be a lot more that I plan on getting, but I think just for this week,
What
I
you
finally
plan on
see-
copping?
I mean, you know, I got my eyes on some stuff.
George,
I mean,
what you grab?
like boost?
You know what's funny?
Dang!
You know what's funny? I think I might join. Well, for one, you already know I'm a hype beast. I'm trying to get that vape jump.
Me too. I need it. I
that's-
might have to pay the $200 for a box.
That's 100% facts.
It doesn't suck, but I don't mean I'm not moving
I'm
for it.
trying to get the vape jump for real. Actually, a friend of mine just sent me a picture of some, and I don't know boosts
Push the T's.
and MDs that well. Well, that one too.
Ooh.
But, the
Fire.
I sent that one.
I know.
what's it called?
Fire.
The wool MDs. Let me see.
Those
Oh,
already-
the winter wools.
Those already came out.
Yeah, no, but
sure-
my friend has a pair
I'm
that
sure neighbor
Oh,
can get them
trying
to
to
you
sell them to you?
for retail.
for small, too small for me, like those right there.
Oh, yeah. Those
So
are tight.
I'm gonna probably get those in the next couple of days because he's giving me a good deal on them. So I'll have some boosts here shortly.
But man, I wish you didn't start with NMDs though.
First boost.
You gotta get Ultra Boost first. NMDs boost, they don't work right.
Okay,
It's not as activated.
You got 350s.
I do
Oh,
have
that's right.
350s.
Oh, we said this last time. You got Boost already.
Y'all keep assuming I don't have boosts. I just let you know I'm gonna continue.
See,
buying.
it's something about if nobody has Ultra Boost, it makes you feel like
I
nobody
don't have
has
ultra
Boost.
yet. You're right.
If you don't have Ultra Boost, just turn in all your shoes now and leave the
You
game forever.
gotta get a pair of Ultra Boost. What you got, George? I know you bought a few things.
Oh yeah, I thought we were talking about something else. I was like, got for what? No, the only thing I got, I think I talked about it last. Oh no, yeah, I did buy something else. Those gold medal Ultra Boost did ship.
Oh, so they went through.
I kind of was saying today, it's unfortunate. Even though they sell out every time they release, so I'm sure I could sell them at least for retail or maybe a little bit more. So it's not that big.
You
a
do
deal,
one of them
but-
well, I guess I did the same thing. Well, we too.
I wasn't asking about that, but I'll wait till you bring it up. But yeah, so I think the shoe was dope. I just think there's so many other black shoes that came out, and plus triple blacks are coming out, which I really want badly. So
Yeah, those suck.
you're wrong, but either way, I don't know if I'll ever wear the gold medals, so it's kind of a waste.
That's all you got?
No, and then the one that you made fun of on Instagram, the royal blue 12s.
You got those?
No, I told him why I bought those. I told him I bought them. I ordered them off Nike specifically for credit card purposes. Because when I buy something and then return it, they take it off like the previous month bill
Gotcha.
as a credit. So I pay my credit card every month, so I don't ever incur.
Don was about to have a seizure. Like,
I'm
you
like-
bought 12s?
Yo, I'm about to get upset. I'm about to get upset.
I pay the credit card bill off every month, so I don't get any interest charge, and so
Alright then.
it's like a $210 credit towards the next month credit card bill. So
Smart man.
But kind of wanted to buy them anyways, just to see what they would look like, and because I knew we would flame them if they were trash, and they knew it too, because we talked about it last week. I was like, when the pictures first came out, if they would have been exactly
Just like the
PSNYs, I sent it to them
I
because
would
we
have.
saw an early release website like
Yeah.
a year. What was it?
Oh, that's right.
9 months
a
ago.
long time ago, we were doing pre-orders.
Yeah, but they were like 400 or 350 or something.
And
I'm
it was,
glad
and it
I
was a
didn't do
picture
that.
of the PSNY.
Yeah, it was a
Yeah, I was
PSNY
thinking about it,
blue. So at least that,
Thought
like,
about it.
I give that website, and I don't even remember what it was, credit for knowing they were coming out because
Yeah.
obviously they did.
Yeah, because they wouldn't even like, you didn't hear nothing. It was
wasn't
just,
nothing talked about.
It literally dropped out of nowhere.
bro, them joints are nothing. Like if we would have did pre-order, if we would have did a pre-order for almost 500 and they wouldn't have gave us our money back, like, oh man, sorry. I mean, we maybe could have disputed or argued with that. Like the picture they have isn't what actually coming out. But I would have been
Joints are
heated,
garbage.
bro. And bro, that money would have been
they
gone
suck.
like a whole year ago. Like 500. That pre-order was a long time
I will say
ago.
this: the suede is actually super nice on the
doesn't look like it.
back half of the shoe. The front half, it's like almost like it's different plush quality between the toe box and the rest of the shoe. But I don't even think it's that kills it. It's that other piece that's on the left side, the outside part of
leather
the shoe.
thing, you know.
It's the fact that the shoe needs cocoa butter in order for you to wear it.
It looks
Nah,
ashy.
that's not-
No,
I
it
mean,
does
it's-
look ashy.
But that's not my number one issue with it. It's that piece is not all. It's not all suede
It's not all
like
suede.
the PSN one.
That's what has me to think the materials. If it would have been all suede or maybe even all leather,
Yeah.
maybe I would have considered it. But I didn't care for alternate reds.
No.
I didn't care for those. So I don't know how I feel about it. If it's not black or white, I don't think I care for 12s if it's not black or white. I mean, all the best 12s are black or white. Your playoffs, your French blues, your taxis, your cherries, your
Even your flu games.
your
The
flu-
flu games are the only one. That's the option. It's the black and red. I mean, that's
flu games. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, black and white. I mean, like the majority of the shoe.
pretty much the color blocking
Yeah.
is one. Yeah, I got you.
Anything else, George?
So the technical term is the lateral side of the shoe. So like the outside of the shoe on
Yeah,
the
yeah,
toe.
yeah.
That I don't know why it's plastic. It's terrible.
I don't
But
care for
anyways, anyone who follows us on Instagram saw someone even went on there and said those are fake. Like,
Oh, yeah,
no,
someone said- I was in-
trust me, I got those directly from Nike Sneakers app. Actually, not even Sneakers app. It was Nike Plus,
Nike
the
Plus.
thing when they offer you the shoe early. Now, maybe that means you're getting some kind of unauthorized shit or something, but who knows? Because that's the first time I ever ordered from Nike Plus, like on that early reserve. But
Joints for whack.
I got
trash.
what are those?
Going straight back to the store, by the way.
Quickly.
So if you're near an outlet, wait. I got those NMD X1s, olives,
Oh, XR1.
XR1.
I wanted them super bad until I got the Ultra Boost Olive.
I do not care for them. I mean, I don't have them yet. They come in today, but I didn't want them. It was one of those things where you're driving and you get an alert and you're just like, oh God.
You're like, I better do it
you
just in case.
tapping. You just like, okay, yeah, PayPal. Yeah. And then you cop, and then it's one of those ones like, you get it, and then you're like, oh, hopefully them joints sell out. Like they cancel it or something like that. 'Cause
Yeah.
I really don't care for that model. It's the same model as the Masterminds, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't really care for the Masterminds, but them joints sell for like, Jesus.
They hit.
Like they hit. I got those, and then I got a Nintendo. Not that matters.
I'm still trying to grab that.
I tried to get two. I could have got two. The problem is
If you
that
buy it, make sure you buy the extension cord, is what I heard.
they.
Well, yeah, you got to sit up front and right in front of the TV to play it.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking to myself, like, it was funny because I have it in the box, and I'm like, you got to hook the HDMI.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, like, there's no way this is coming to the couch. Like,
Nuh-uh.
the cord on the remote is small. I'm like, this is kind of crazy.
So have you haven't played it yet?
Nah, it's still in the box. I mean, I'm gonna give it to my sister-in-law, I think, so she can give it to her son for a Christmas gift. I tried to get a second one, but Best Buy had the like buy one only thing, and it even applied online. I think if I would have used a different credit card,
wait.
I could have got it.
As a matter of
I
fact,
used the exact same credit. I bought one, then tried to buy another again, and it was like,
And it was like, no.
yeah, like nah.
so we didn't talk about that. Did Best Buy have like a cart reserve, or was it? I mean, it sounds like it was super easy to get, but they're selling for $250.
I mean, you saw easy. I got it. You were right there.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
It was just the quantity. Each store got anywhere from 6 to 10. So they released them in very limited quantities. That's why they're hitting for 2+.
right? But I mean,
But I copped them easy.
online,
I could have
it was
bought two.
super- Yeah, it was
They-
super
my
easy.
card it went through.
But again, you probably got at the right time or whatever, and it was probably just the quantities.
Well, I had told them that the tweet came.
yeah, and you know what's
because-
funny? I got the tweet from Soul Links. Like Soul Links tweeted it
So
out.
did you get it on the day of, like the morning of?
I got it
No,
at
it
like
was
midnight.
at night, Thursday night.
See, I didn't
11
even know
o'clock
that.
at night.
Because after they sold out everywhere, then Amazon randomly did a drop at like 3 o'clock. That sold out in seconds.
Really?
Yeah. And then Walmart did like a slight restock. That
Oh,
sold
that's
out
right.
in seconds. So, I mean, no matter where you go, they're still hitting for 2+. And I want it for myself.
Right. I do too. I want one. I do want one just to have. I mean, I looked on the back. I had no idea because I had promised my sister-in-law I was going to get her one.
Yeah.
And it was one of those ones like you got it, and then I read the games on the back. I'm like, so I text her like, "Did you get one? Were you able to get one?" No.
Hoping she said
she
yeah.
sent that sad face emoji. She's like, "Oh, I really wanted to get it for my son for Christmas." I'm like, "I got you."
You
one,
like
man.
used the sun, didn't
I
you?
got you, man. So
Wish
I
I
gave
would
it
have
to
known
her.
that because I would have bought one. I was the one who told him they were online. I would have sitting right next to him. I would have copped one. I didn't know it was like that.
You would have
No.
copped it and gave it to me, right? You see, that's the friends
I would have copped it and gave it straight to eBay. Here you go.
225.
But you know they'll be like at stores again. You
They
know,
will
like,
be. I mean, they're.
they'll
Oh,
be
yeah,
everywhere.
there'll be plenty of-
59, but there'll be plenty of.
But I
Plenty of
still,
restocks
still
before.
think they're going to hit for at least.
But see, that's the
150
thing
plus.
is every new, at least video gaming technology that comes out. I don't know if you remember when PS3 and PS4 came out. Same kind of thing.
Same thing.
People were immediately
Lose
selling
their
them for
mind.
$600, $1,000, and then they restocked and no one cared. They just had.
That's why, like, I don't even understand why people like camp out for systems and things. It's like the desire to be first, And man, I guess it's like sneakers too. It's like that desire to be first.
Yeah, but some of that stuff doesn't. That's a little bit different because they stop making it. Whereas on the other one, they don't stop making it.
What else released this week? Oh, I didn't expect Pinnacle 11s to drop.
No one did.
You guys have any at the store?
No, it was only in
2 or
New
3
York.
stores? Oh, really? Have you seen anybody see one in person?
No,
That's
I
not-
know.
I haven't
no.
seen them on eBay. I haven't seen them anywhere. Are they going for high?
Yeah, I think on
I think they're awful.
GoDap or StockX, one of them had them for like $8, so like double price.
You like them, Don?
Not at all.
I didn't care for them. I hate when I see sneakers like that come out, and I'm
I
thinking
don't think
to
it's
myself,
bad. I mean, it's the fact that it's not patent leather on the toe makes it interesting. I don't know that. I mean, I definitely wouldn't pay $400 for
I
it.
think I wish the upper was like a different color suede. Like if it would have been something.
And I mean, the last time I wore an 11, how many 11s did I?
was
Oh no,
funny.
actually, I wore 11 lows. The red, was it red outsole? Those same ones that
oh,
we
the
had.
cherry ones, whatever that was. Like
No,
all white
not
with
cherry.
red.
The ones before that.
I don't know.
The ones we both had and got at Chic Camped Out, I think.
11 lows, bread lows. I don't know what the heck you talking about.
No, yes, you do. You had them too. All white with the white patent leather, and then the bottom was red or something.
Yes, I was talking about.
Oh,
like
yeah,
cherry,
yeah.
whatever they are.
Cherry is the one with the red patent leather.
Yeah,
that
but
just
they
came
call
out.
those like cherry for white and reds, whatever.
Alternate cherries or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, no, they're all right. I mean, I think they're better than cool grays because I've never liked cool gray 11s.
Yeah, no,
Never.
I like the concept that they did. I mean, they finally did something different with it. I just that milky white outsole or whatever I can't stand that.
And 400.
400,
bro.
yeah, no, they can. No, thank you whatsoever. But I think Jordan Brand did that on purpose, kind of maybe to get like a feel for how people are feeling about them. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Kind of generate like a little buzz because, I mean, 400 is they're
Too
bugging.
much.
And then because it's coming around all the same time that everything else dropping like in December.
Right.
So I think they threw it out there, try to get like the buzz going.
You're probably gonna say that's Kith pick right
One
there.
thing, that's a nice looking pick.
Yeah.
Let me see
They
that.
look
Exactly.
nice right
Look
there.
at you. Now you want 'em.
George pulled up a pick off Nice Kicks. They look kind of fire right there.
That's Kith pick.
And they got, they got a shoe tree in it. You know they brushed that suede like
They
all
brushed the
correctly.
one
yeah.
side.
They all right. They don't suck. I mean,
I'm not paying it $400. That's the best part right there.
Yeah, that's fire.
The suede and leather laces.
leather laces. That's tight.
Damn.
The one thing though
I'm not
about it
paying
is
$400
I
for
hate-
any Jordan.
I
Sorry.
hate when I see like shoes like that. Like, man, they could have put suede on a lot of sneakers. It's like you get like some of them Jordans or some of them Nikes, and you be like, yo, this joint would have been much better in suede.
They
And
know
then
what
they
they're doing.
chose this one on. It doesn't suck. I mean, you definitely got to put some Defender spray on it or something, but them joints is all right. I wouldn't pay
I'd
$400.
I'd cop for $200.
I maybe
wouldn't
half
pay
at
$400.
$200, maybe. But 11s, they're not wearable anymore.
Nope.
I can't wear any 11s.
Sold on mine.
I mean, I really want to wear a Concord again, but I just don't know how. I have no idea how to wear a Concord again.
You still have the one from Concord release? You don't
right.
even know?
What else? What's releasing this week? Oh, Jordan.
Well, go ahead.
What were we gonna say? I was gonna say the Jordan 9, that Kobe Jordan 9 releases Saturday.
Y'all like it? I'm not gonna lie to you. I like it.
It's okay.
I don't like 9, so that you have my answer.
And I don't like Kobe. I know it got quiet, but
I mean, is it?
I mean, I mean,
The problem I have with it is I think it's a good looking shoe. I don't like that it doesn't have an 8 on the back. I think it should have an 8 on the back.
Now that I agree with.
Not a 23.
That I agree with 100%.
And Kobe did play in these once, right? Or no?
He only played in the 8s.
Okay, he played in 8. He played in 7.
no, he played in threes
played
too.
in 7
threes. No, he
threes.
did 3s and then 8s and then
He played in a
sevens.
7, and he didn't play in these. But
I
I
don't believe he
feel
did, no.
like so then I was like, well, maybe these aren't supposed to be a representation of like a Kobe PE. Maybe they're just like.
But they're calling it that though.
And that's what the streets is calling it. Is
Yeah.
Nike them calling it? Jordan? I haven't seen that.
I haven't seen them call
It should have an
Kobe
8 on the
joint.
back. All right.
No, I agree.
Period. Or I mean, at the least 24. Like,
Yeah.
But I think it should have an 8 on the back.
No, they cool though.
You think they'll sell out?
Yeah, if they're calling it a Kobe PE, it's
Really?
gonna sell out.
What are they? 190?
Yeah, and then not too many places are getting them. I know so far. I think Scottsdale out here is getting them. None of the Sheiks or Shoe Palace is getting them. So out here,
crazy.
it's going to be limited release.
I wonder what they're doing. They doing first come first serve?
They probably doing first come. They haven't done raffles in a while.
No, they haven't. Man.
You know why? Because their first come first serve is working for them. You know what I'm saying?
Seems like it.
Hold on, I'm looking here to see what else is coming out.
actually think that might
The
be
cruises are coming out, which I know you've
Oh,
been
they've
talking
been
about.
out though.
Well, yeah, I know, but I'm just saying. So those are coming out.
I'll get those for like 75. I'm not paying full price for a cruise anymore. They all sat. All right, every single one.
And you bought all of them.
I bought all of them. I even got the red ones, and never even released.
The
God, I paid so much.
what's
for
the
those red
Kobe?
ones.
The new Kobe's coming out. The new model AD.
That comes out already?
I
Are
don't
you
think
sure?
I don't think anyone cares for
It
those.
says
Really?
I think they're super
I think
dope.
those are tight. You don't like those? Or
I
you
didn't
hate
say,
Kobe?
well, no, I still like Kobe shoes, but I don't think anyone's gonna check for them really.
Yeah, I don't think they'll sell out because
Nah.
every single model
They
that came
never
out
sell
this
out.
year should have sold out. All right. Kobe's have like after 8, they just never sold out again. A few of those high boot ones did.
I was gonna say a couple of the first 9s did that masterpiece or whatever,
Yeah.
and something like
After that was pretty much it.
Yeah.
that Prime Knit NMD times Packer comes out this weekend.
Whack.
Yeah, I don't like
you
that
got?
one. I just saw a picture today on that.
They're not terrible.
They're trash. What else you got?
They're not terrible.
They're trash.
And then
Jordan 2s are
not
better.
this weekend or next weekend, but during the week, all the 350s V2s come out.
We'll see.
It was announced today.
No, I know it's coming out.
Oh.
I said we'll see.
See about what?
And see if we're paying over retail or retail because we obviously don't pay retail anymore. Dom,
I know you want them. I'm gonna try to get them to trade for something else, but
Broncos doing all right. They doing all right.
We're doing okay.
They doing all right.
After
if you would have been here last weekend,
no, listen, I didn't want to be. I'm glad I didn't.
you would have got it. You would have got it.
Because
Pause.
listen, I was talking so much shit, and y'all did us dirty.
They did the
Dirty.
Broncos dirty.
Ran over top of you and spiked you.
I'll be honest. I can't even. There's nothing I could say to that. But and then at the same token, we came back next week, and then we did okay. Defense did great, amazing. Almost lost the game, but shout out to that punt block and to go all the way back.
That was
for that
crazy,
2
man.
points.
Dookie sandwich.
What, you didn't like that?
Why would I like the Broncos winning the game when my team's trying
fine.
to win a division?
I'm saying it was still dope.
A
though.
dub,
Both
my
the
G.
Broncos and the Chiefs won in improbable fashion in the last second of the game.
Listen,
Chiefs-
a dub is a dub. My G, we'll take it.
Always take
Raiders
it.
could have been a game up.
Chiefs, when I saw 17-0, literally they were like, Chiefs are getting destroyed. Nope, Chiefs are going to come back. Chiefs always come back.
Yeah, that's not true.
What? What are you talking about?
You're just making things up now.
As much as I hate the Raiders, I
refu-
will give you guys props.
I
You're
refuse
doing your
to
thing
believe
this year.
anything you're saying about the Chiefs.
The Chiefs.
I did pick the Chiefs
Good.
to win the division, though, so that's on record, factual information on this show.
That makes you a bad fan.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah,
I
it
said the
does.
Raiders will go 9-7. I am
Raiders-
pleasantly surprised.
You actually might be the only fan I know who's upset that their team is good.
No,
Yo,
that
and
doesn't
shout
make
out
any
to your
sense.
Cowboys,
they have
bruh.
to close the season out correctly, and then I will be happy.
The first few games of the season, you were like, God, the Raiders are so lucky. I'm like, dang, bro, ain't you facts? You text me like, Raiders are lucky.
Yeah, they got lucky to win some of them games.
Oh, please. Cowboys.
You agreed
obviously
with
going to
me,
the Super
so-
Bowl.
Shout out to the
No,
guy.
no, no. There's no such thing as obviously.
They're going to the Super Bowl.
I mean, I'm happy for you to believe that, but that's not a factual statement. So
I know you guys think your teams are going to the Super Bowl, but the Cowboys are actually going to the Super Bowl. There's a difference. The Cowboys are going to be in the Super
mean,
Bowl against the Steelers.
honestly-
that game last week was excellent. Zeke, flawless. MVP and Rookie of the Year. Are they going to give it to him?
That's not true.
They're not giving him.
Rookie of the year is probably
He's getting
your
rookie. He's not
quarterback.
getting MVP.
Who is MVP?
Your quarterback is probably getting rookie of the year, and MVP is Tom Brady.
I mean, yes, obviously.
They're not giving Tom Brady MVP. He hasn't even played a full season.
Doesn't matter.
They're not giving it to him.
Guarantee you.
I mean, I don't know who else they give it to. Who else is like would you even consider possibly MVP?
Matt Ryan, Derek Carr, go down the list.
I'd maybe give Derek Carr, not Matt Ryan.
A running back will never win MVP unless they rush for like 2,500 yards. That's just factual information.
Has Adrian Peterson ever won MVP?
No.
No.
so.
Only people who win MVP is quarterbacks or like if Reggie White or somebody had like 57 sacks in one season.
Who was the last running back that won MVP?
Like I think J.J. Watt might have won one, but I'm not sure about that.
Last running back that won MVP?
It never happened.
Let me see. Hold on.
I mean, you can look it up, but it doesn't happen.
I can't think of the last running back that won MVP. Wasn't DeMarco Murray, was it? Did he win?
Why would DeMarco Murray win MVP?
He had some great seasons like a
He
few
had
years ago.
one great season.
Did he win it that year? It doesn't matter. Like, did you hit that? We had one. Did you win it that year?
You already know the answer to that.
No, I don't.
Running backs don't win MVPs. So
I'm trying to think of the last one. Anyway,
your offensive line should win MVP of the season. That's who should win MVP.
and they're great.
Yeah,
Love
and
'em.
the only reason why Elliott is having this kind of season.
Maybe, possibly,
No, it's factual
but he might
information.
be really, really good. DeMarco Murray's doing really good in Tennessee, and their
How
O line
good was
is
he in
not
Philly?
that
How
great.
good was he in Philly?
Man, Philadelphia was trash. They suck. He
If
was under Chip Kelly. Let's stop that. I'm not even gonna say that. Like they're awful. Like I'm not even gonna compare that. He's doing great this year.
So
at
Darren
Tennessee.
McFadden had over 1,000 yards rushing with the Cowboys. What did he do before that? And where is he now? Not even in the league anymore.
The Raiders O line wasn't that good then. And he was always hurt with the Raiders.
So you're saying the O-line.
You're right, but right now he's hurt. McFadden's not even playing. He's not even in uniform. He's hurt. Alfred Morris, Zeke. That's it. So lace shoes. What are they called?
I don't even know.
Oh, Hyperadapt?
Hyperadapt, yeah.
Hyperadapts. $720. Y'all copping?
Are they selling for $1,400 in aftermarket?
Not a no, but a hell no.
How do you get them? Somebody says by appointment. Is that true? I don't even know what that means.
You know, at that point, for $700,
I wouldn't be surprised.
It has to be.
Because they have to show you how to use it and everything, probably. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised.
I mean,
you probably
put
got to
your
like
foot
try
in it.
them on and do whatever.
Oh,
For $700, I need Phil Knight to be in that appointment. I need him to actually
Not if they selling for 14.
put the shoe on my foot
Now,
and tell
see,
me
They
how
could
to
ship
use
them
it.
directly to my house if they selling for 14.
see, this is the thing, though. All right, you just bought Moon Rocks. They weren't cheap. 700 sounds crazy, but if the shoe was better, would we cop? If it was a mag for 700, and this kind of actually foiled my thing for last time, because I said Nike should give the regular auto mag for like 800, and then
Yeah,
the lace
yeah.
one for like auto lace for 1,000. These
Okay,
are
first of all,
awful
on
looking.
this
All
show,
right.
you literally said last week they should be orthopedics.
Which ones?
These.
I mean, they look like it.
Okay, so
They're ugly.
you
I'm
can't
just saying,
actually say that.
No,
that
I'm
you
saying if they were a
copying.
better shoe, would you cop?
Yeah, that's a different story. I wouldn't pay $700 for anything.
So I don't think the 700 price is that outrageous. It's the fact that the shoe is whack and it's $720.
I think
$720 is outrageous,
it's outrageous.
for a retail
was
shoe.
gonna- that's what I was just gonna
Nike
say.
is absolutely testing consumers to see how far they will go to buy their
The
products.
fact that
is my 1,000,000%
retail
belief.
thing says 720, that is astronomical.
and they're gonna
nuts.
be bought by everybody.
If they sell out, then Nike will continue to make shit that costs $720.
Here's what's funny.
If they don't sell out, then guess what? Dilemma.
The shoe is selling out.
it's gonna sell out.
The shoe is selling out. It's the first ever done. The shoe's selling out. Who's gonna buy it? Your celebrities, your ball players, your I'm balling motherfuckers, whatever. They're going to sell out.
They're not good looking though.
No, they're not.
They're so. I mean, are they comfortable? Does anybody have any knowledge about them? Like, are they comfortable or they don't look comfortable? Like, I don't see how something like that could be visible. Like, I mean, just that in itself,
I'm quite sure if I was seated that shoe, I would not wear it.
it's not even. What? I mean, I'd put it on. I mean, I don't know about.
I doubt it. I mean, if you felt some obligation to Nike to put it on and take a picture for Instagram, sure, but I would not.
I think
I wouldn't wear it.
first of all, auto lacing is stupid within itself. I don't care if it was in Back to the Future and all that. It's just utter nonsense. It's sort of like it's one of those.
You're probably saying that because we don't lace our shoes anymore in general.
No,
but
I just think
I lace mine sometimes.
I just think it is a complete waste of money and
because
time.
that type of technology is novelty. It's like having a touchscreen cell phone. Our cell phones never needed to be touchscreen. All right.
Yeah, they did.
No, they didn't.
How are you going to use the internet if you can't press the
They
screen?
could have gave us a scroll, a ball. BlackBerry had the scroll ball. You could have figured out
And how long
something.
did that take for that?
I'm just saying it wasn't necessary. All right.
There's a lot of stuff that's not necessary.
You're right.
Having a bread maker in your house is unnecessary.
Auto lacing
People
shoes.
still like it.
Auto lacing shoes.
You can go to the store and cop bread, son. You don't need a bread maker in your house.
We
Auto
break better than our
lacing-
house, boy.
Auto lacing shoes is just unnecessary technology that it's like we wanted it, but we didn't need it. I mean, there's so many other technologies that's like fail. Like this right here, it has to fail.
It's going to. It's going to sell out.
I mean, it made me think of like all the others. Well, actually, no, Rufka, I wanted to ask you. You worked at Nike. Do people come in actually caring about like the technology of a sneaker? Like, I need something with the flying knit or this or that.
If they're for true runner, yes, we do have people coming in going, "Hey, listen, I over supinate or I under supinate or over pronate, whatever. I
heck
need
does that
something."
mean?
What's up?
What does all that
It's
mean?
running technology.
It's running technology. It's something to do with your foot.
Technical terms with your feet.
It's the way you walk.
Oh,
like
really?
if you walk inward,
Balls of your feet,
Yeah, if you walk
heel.
inward, you're supinate. If you walk outward, you pronate. You can over supinate, under supinate, under pronate. So there's actual
And
technology to
also
it.
how your foot strikes the ground matters for
Exactly.
Like
So-
if you go to like Brooks or Saucony or one of them, they're like, or the just for example, what's that? Roadrunner?
Yeah, Roadrunner, yeah.
They're gonna go do all that on you and do a test or whatever, figure out what is best for your
Like
foot.
if you notice how you walk, some people when they're walking, like they'll walk on the outsides of their feet,
Mostly
or like if you,
larger people.
exactly, or if you pigeon-toed or something like that, they actually have terms for that. So people that walk like that or who are actual runners, yes, they care about the Flyknit, they care about the lunar line versus the free 3.0, 5.0, 7.0.
Now, what about your average sneakerhead that comes in?
Of course not. And if they say that and they're just fronting, they're like, yo, I need that Flyknit with the Air Max flow and the like. Stop it.
Because technology. I mean, like I said, thinking about it, I'm like, gosh, the only technology that I could think of recently that is lasting and doing something is Boost.
Yeah.
And Adidas has had so many fails in that technology area in the past.
Yeah.
I mean, they had actually made a list of like failed technologies, and Nike has quite a bit.
Of course.
Nike-
Because they've tried to push the envelope further and they did it too much too soon.
Supposedly, Boost was offered to Nike first, and they turned it down.
Really?
Supposedly,
If Nike
from
would have had
the
Boost-
developer of Boost.
if that's true, and Nike could have had Boost, Nike probably would have took over sneakers forever.
I mean, they already do.
I mean, they're already the king of sneakers, obviously, but I'm just saying, like, it would have been no chance for anybody else.
Well, because think about it. If they do Boost, and that's supposed to overtake Nike Air Max, and Nike and Air Max is like their number one thing.
Which
So,
has
like,
never been comfortable to me.
How's it going to be like Nike Boost over Nike Air Max?
They might have called it Nike Air Boost.
Air Boost 90s?
I mean, I don't know that the name Boost
Some
was,
some Hyperfuse 90s. Lord.
Yes, you can have it made.
I might have to.
It probably would look terrible.
Nike Shocks was a fail.
Terrible.
They still make some here and there, I believe. Mm-hmm. Tuned Air, still around,
Sucks.
but it's only around on Plus.
I was gonna say, don't knock Tune Air. We had
care
Tune
about
Air on a list that we like.
Yeah, I love the shoe.
Oh, okay.
But it's like the only shoe that it's on.
Okay.
Like
Yeah,
it's
true
it's I consider they had it on a couple basketball shoes, failed. Reebok has had pumps, faded away. Hexalite faded away. They had, even with the Shacks, that gun pump, faded away. Converse had React Juice, faded away. Adidas actually had y'all remember that one shoe the Adidas won where it had like the motor in it? It was a computer motor that was in the bottom of the shoe.
Yeah,
I seen them in Vegas.
I remember that.
$250. I remember $250 was insane
Yeah.
at retail. Problem with that shoe is it was ugly. One. Two, it was an Adidas. A $250 Nike back then might have would have sold.
Yeah.
But a motor in the shoe was crazy. And didn't you have to like hook it up to the computer
I
or
think so.
something?
Yeah.
Something crazy.
I'm okay on that.
But technology wise for myself, I never cared about anything like that.
It's not the biggest concern to me, really. I mean, if you tell me the shoe is comfortable, if you want to like try to gas me up on it, you know, and explain it to me exactly what it is, sure, okay, I'll run with it. But I mean, I don't sit at home going, damn, I wish this shoe had, you know, extra Lunarlon material. I wish this had the Hyperfuse versus leather versus.
One of the worst shoes you guys had at the store, and they gave you guys all pairs of what was that, like the Nike Plus? Those were so
the Nike Plus Hyperdunk.
They were so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
The runner one, or like whatever it was,
They had
one of the
they had
worst
the
shoes I ever tried
basketball,
on.
they had the trainer, they had the runner.
It felt like a heavy brick.
Well, and it was because of that the little chip
That
inside.
piece, you
That
took
was-
it out and put it in.
It was a whole Nike Plus idea. They were like, you know, not only are you going to have like the band and all that good stuff, we have this chip inside the shoe that actually calculates all your steps, all
went
your
to the
running.
iPhone.
Yeah, and went
That's
to your
right.
iPhone, or you can plug it into your computer. But yeah, what had happened is the chip is right on your heel. So even though they say you're not going to feel it, you feel the jump.
That felt awful.
You feel me? Like, you feel it. I mean, especially with the basketball ones. We had basketball and we tried to play in them. You felt the motherfucker the whole time. Like,
Can't
bro,
do
I
it.
felt like it was a rock in my shoe.
Them joints were awful.
That's why they failed, and that's why they ran to the outlets and still couldn't sell them. Like, they discontinued it with the quickness.
I was not feeling them joints at all. I remember all you guys had them in the store for free.
Hey, we
I
had to.
everything.
Listen, I was gonna rock it. Don't get it twisted.
Right.
It was
Oh,
it was
anything for
$3.99.
free.
I was gonna no, but they were whack though.
Jeez. Anything else?
Oh no. Let's see.
I want to talk about Space Jams, but I feel like it's too early.
Okay, we won't talk about Space Jams, but we will say it is the 20th anniversary of the movie. So
Right.
happy birthday to the movie.
Which is why I want to pick the topic we picked today.
I'm excited to see what they're gonna do. I don't know if you guys been seeing
I've been
like all
seeing
these
the
like
ads and
promotional stuff.
Right.
I'm curious to see what they're doing with the Monstars. Or you think they're trying to come out with like a little short film? You think they're
know.
trying to come out with?
Because Space Jam was one of the worst movies of all time. Now, for our
I'm like, really? Because
for our age, back when we were younger, it was fine. But you watch it now, that movie is awful.
listen, sir, I'm gonna
Okay.
need you to fall back. How dare you?
Space Jam was awful.
No,
It was awful.
Mike can't. He can't act. We don't care. The movie's amazing,
Amazing is a strong word.
very strong, and I mean it.
I don't know. We might as well get into our top 10. Y'all ready for the top 10? Or you got anything else sneaker related?
There was something else you wanted to talk about, I think.
What else?
I don't remember. Maybe it was just sneaker technology in general, but I guess that's what you were covering.
I got anything else? We can talk about it.
I have the list. Let me see real quick.
I mean, the only thing that I would bring up is, and it's discussed, probably more than it needs to be, is just how comfortable Boost is. I mean, I don't know what could be said.
All right. Y'all got anything else?
Seriously, I'm dead serious. You put the shoe
wearing
on. It's not even like it almost makes you forget that you like ever had any pain in your foot. I'm dead serious. Like you walk around with a shoe that has
It
no
is.
boost, and then you walk if you have any kind of foot pain and then you put Ultra Boost on, no pain whatsoever. Gone.
Before we get to the list, real quick, for my hip hop fans out there, this is a quick change of subject. Do yourself a favor, listen to the new Tribe Called Quest album.
Haven't listened to it yet. But I
By
have it,
far, album of the year. It's amazing. It trumps any hip hop wise. Hip hop wise,
haven't listened to it yet. I haven't.
amazing.
You heard it, George? I don't even know why you. Do you listen to music?
Well, I mean, I get it from you.
Yeah, but do you listen to it? Because you get everything from me. You never listen to it.
I mean, I listen to it at the gym.
I need to hear
It takes me a while to listen to stuff.
I heard that it's good.
If you guys
and
are,
I couldn't believe. I was like, really?
listen, it's not only is it a good hip hop album, it's quintessential Tribe. It is such a Tribe feeling. I love it. Busta's on it, 3 Stacks is on it, Kendrick's on it, and they all are at their A game. I'm telling you.
Oh, I gotta listen to
easily
this.
in my right. It's all I've been listening to for the past week. Ever since it drops, all I've been listening to.
It's like a bunch of songs on it too, right?
It's a good 16, 17,
Yeah.
and they're all bangers.
I think I'm gonna have to listen to that then.
Didn't
Facts?
Daylock come out with an album recently too, or is that not dropped yet?
It hasn't dropped yet. No, they a couple singles here and there. But yeah, that was it. Oh, also, real quick, did you guys catch Chappelle on Saturday Night Live?
No.
I was gonna bring that up.
I haven't watched it
Oh,
yet.
you're a moron,
Bro, you're sleeping.
First of all, I fell asleep when it happened, but I was like, all right, I'm gonna watch it online. I haven't watched it yet.
I
Everyone
need to
says it was
give
so funny.
Chappelle a round of applause because
I wish he would come back on TV.
the monologue alone.
See, everybody keeps talking about is The Walking Dead.
Because he brought,
Yeah. It's
I'm not
funny,
going to spoil
but-
it for you.
But the monologue is the best part.
The monologue's the best part. Walking Dead's amazing because he brings back a lot of his classic characters, so I won't spoil it for you which ones.
Really?
Bruh.
Oh,
trust
don't tell me nothing.
I'm not
then.
going to say
Don't
anything
say
else.
anything.
But the monologue,
It's not even really Walking Dead. I mean, it is, but the
It's-
fact that he brings all his characters back from the Chappelle show is what
Okay.
makes it. So
yeah.
Say no more.
Yeah, when you see
Say
how he
no
does
more.
it, it's classic. But no, the monologue, it was intelligent, it was funny, it was serious, like it made you actually think, it made you like not as upset about the outcome, you know what I'm saying, after hearing his thoughts and all of that. And clearly you could see he wanted to touch on a lot of topics because he's been away for so long. So like he runs through, you know, police brutality and like Harambe, you know, the gorilla and like all that. It was so smart,
have
bro.
those too.
It was probably one of my favorite monologues
He's a genius.
ever.
He's a genius.
Ever.
Like, facts. I mean, I watch a Chappelle skit once a week at school. I mean, at work.
Bro,
like,
I'm telling you.
I don't care how old it gets. I
No.
watch it. I mean,
All the time.
all the time. I'll definitely check that out. I'm probably going to check that out tonight.
You
while
have
I
to
edit the podcast.
do yourself a favor.
So, y'all ready for the top 10?
yes, sir.
Or you got anything else?
That's it, man. Let's get to it.
Anything. George, you got anything?
Dave Chappelle, the funniest man of all time, and you need to go watch it. No, it's factual. It's not even. You can't even argue it.
I actually agree 100%.
It's not even close. I've seen Dave.
All time?
I've seen Dave Chappelle in person twice in Phoenix, and it was literally
said he's
the
not funny.
If we were going to do a list,
funniest of all time. Though.
it would battle
He
between...
would be in top 3.
No,
It's not even close.
4,
It's not even
5.
close.
Eddie Murphy might be the fun. I don't care. Eddie Murphy
I
is
can't-
forever funny.
No.
It's not even funny. I mean, it's not even close.
Eddie Murphy, stop. Not even close with Eddie Murphy. Stop it.
It's not.
Stop.
There's a number of people
Cut
you could
it
put
out.
on the same. You could put Richard Pryor in
It
there.
really depends
You
on...
could put. Yes,
Not
you
my
can.
era. Not my era.
It doesn't matter.
It would really
I mean,
depend on,
technically,
like-
Eddie Murphy's not our era either. We watched the movies from the '80s, but his
Eddie Murphy.
Saturday Night
Now,
Live.
if you choose Dave Chappelle over Eddie Murphy, that's fine. But don't say it's not even close.
It would
Dave
depend
Chappelle blows
on
Eddie
what
Murphy. Stop
category
that.
you
Dave
do.
Chappelle, the funniest man in history of the
If
world.
you do
Fine.
like funniest stand-up, all that, and just in general funniest man, I'm going to have to give it to Chappelle. Now, if you're doing like,
don't think so.
comedic movies, or because to me...
I think Chappelle's just the smartest.
He's
He
the
could
funniest.
make-
He's the funniest human being of all time. Period. I mean, it does. I don't care if you say movie, stand up, whatever.
No.
Funniest human being.
Do you know why I
of
have
all
to agree
time.
with that? Because Chappelle can do a whole stand-up off the top of his head for 2-3 hours and make you laugh the whole time.
I think his stand-ups is funny, but I've never considered any of his stand-ups like some of the greatest I've ever seen.
Bro, just him talking makes me laugh.
See, he's funny and so smart funny. Like, he is just a genius. But Eddie Murphy is Eddie Murphy.
Listen, I can't.
Okay.
I'm not going to disagree on that. But Eddie Murphy doesn't want to be Eddie Murphy.
Murphy
That's what pisses me off.
Eddie Murphy can still be second place and still be like really, really good. I don't even know if I would put Eddie second.
no,
to be
it's
honest
fine.
with you.
I
I
don't
mean,
put second.
I put Chris Rock in second.
nah.
See, to me, Chappelle is.
We're doing a whole another top 10
I would
right
have.
now.
I would have to think about it. But I mean, he's in consideration.
Chappelle, Rock, Murphy. That's how I say it. Or Chappelle, Murphy, Rock. But Chappelle, number one.
I have no problem with anybody feeling Dave Chappelle is the funniest of all time to them. That's fine. But to say, like, not even close, blow everybody out the water.
Bro, season 2 of Chappelle Show kills everything that's ever been made except Coming to America. But besides,
Martin was a great show.
Martin was a great show, but it's not the Chappelle Show.
It's not even the same like genre, but still, like,
I feel you.
I don't know, man. That was a hard one. I'm a Chris Rock fan. I don't know if I really find him like, oh God, he's so funny. Like
His what was it? Bigger and Blacker and Bring the Pain are my classic favorite stand-up specials of all time. So because of that, I put Rock probably like number 2, 3-ish. But Chappelle, yeah, like he said, I have to agree with on that one.
oh, fine. But I don't think he blows Eddie Murphy out the water.
I won't say blows out the water, but he wins.
So, I mean, guys, we might have another top 10 somewhere down the road.
Number one of all time,
Okay,
Facts.
well, that's to George Martin.
and a lot of other people.
Yes,
co-sign.
like new people, like
What do you mean, new people?
these.
he hasn't even been relevant in 15
You're right,
years or
but
whatever.
he's
What do you mean,
relevant?
new people?
He's still relevant amongst like people that are even the range of like my son's 17, loves Dave Chappelle talk like sketches and all that stuff.
Okay, he's a smart. He's a smart person.
Okay, but I'm just saying, like, it's not like but like he probably never even seen Beverly Hills Cop, like or anything like that. He's only seen Coming to America because I made him.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing. As someone who's 17,
Because he was funny in Nutty Professor. He was funny in what other?
Someone who's 17 years old. Wait, hold on.
Doolittle or whatever.
Someone who's
Eddie
17.
Murphy.
Hold on. Someone who's 17. Yes, he's seen all the corny movies. Everything Eddie Murphy's done for the last 10 years, 20 years has been corny.
But he was funny in those.
Like Nutty Professor,
of course.
Well, Dave Chappelle probably stole the show in Nutty Professor.
See, that's true. Women be shopping.
He was still the show is strong. Stole that scene. You're absolutely right.
Okay, stole the show. Anyways,
He was in there for about 3.5 minutes.
No, because then he got his ass whooped and thrown into a piano.
Yes,
that was
the
hilarious.
entire set.
stole the show. Anyways, my previous point.
And he was acting stupid. Oh,
Okay.
He was.
All right.
Teeth was
You
everywhere.
Relax.
Teeth were all over the
A
place.
17-year-old's opinion only lasts for the last 17 years. You know what I mean? I'm 37. My opinion holds a little bit more weight than his does.
What's another Dave Chappelle movie that you could say like that was hilarious? I can't
mean,
think of it.
Half Baked?
Half Baked was funny, like collectively them as a combined. Dave Chappelle wasn't like, oh God, he's all funny.
Yes, he
all of them
was.
together.
Now, even though the movie was
All of
whack,
them together.
he was funny in Undercover Brother. Even though the movie was kind of whack.
Kind of.
Well, I mean, listen, it's kind of whack. What was it?
he was
What's the
funny
one?
in Blue Streak.
I was finna say with Martin
guess,
Lawrence,
but he
was funny in
wasn't
that.
like.
But there again, though, does it matter if he was in the movies or not? Again, the Chappelle
And see,
show alone.
that's where it goes because Martin, hilarious. I don't find Martin stand up that funny.
You So Crazy was cool, but
Was cool, but that was a long time ago. Now he's so like mellow. Movies, I can't even think of
Well,
a
he's
funny
mellow
Martin
because
movie.
he almost had like a stroke one day or whatever.
Martin movies, I can't think of
Like
anything.
heat stroke,
But
whatever
like
it
Dave Chappelle, I don't consider like movies funny for him. I consider the show itself,
Smoking rocks,
one of the
no.
greatest. What you think of Dave Chappelle movies? You think of Dave Chappelle? Nobody thinks of movies when they think of Dave Chappelle. You think of the show. Period.
No.
Nobody's thinking like, oh, you have Bake. No, you thinking of Rick James. You thinking of all those characters.
That might be what you think about.
What do you think of that?
If you ask someone about Dave Chappelle right now in this era, yes, they're going to talk about his show. I went to a stand-up he did probably 5 to 10 years before the show even came on television.
yeah.
And that's what you think
in
of?
Phoenix, period. He was
That crossed
already
my
a
mind.
star before that ever
Right,
happened.
He was always
Was that
funny.
at Celebrity? Because I
Yeah.
went to that one. Yeah, I
Yeah.
went to that one too.
I don't know if it was 5 to 7 years ago.
No, before his show
Yeah,
came on the
before his
air.
show.
It was. It was in 2001 or something like that when I went to that show at
Funny.
Celebrity. Or
He's funny.
2002, something
He's
like
funny.
that.
Greatest of all time? Not to me.
Greatest of all time.
So top 10.
There's no one that you can just sit there and think about doing like a character or whatever, or a voice that makes me laugh like Chappelle laughs. Period.
Facts.
I mean, I can't think of anyone else. And like I said, you guys make fun of me all the time. I'm an old man. I've seen Richard Pryor stand up, Eddie Murphy stand up, Raw and Delirious.
Saw them live?
No, I've seen the stand up on
I've watched
TV.
them too. I've seen them all too.
I'm just saying, Raw and Delirious, two of the funniest stand ups of all time. It's not even close. Dave Chappelle is funnier than him. Period. I mean, that's just.
You say what?
he's-
Dave Chappelle isn't funnier than him?
He is funnier.
No, he's not.
Period.
To you. Just like this list. Top 10 sports movies of all time to us individually of this podcast.
Yes, sir.
Anybody got honorable mentions? And who wants to go first?
I got a couple. I'll throw them out there real quick.
Again, Don Fisher back in the building.
Yes, sir. We here. Shout
George
out
is
to
still here.
Mr. Camo on his vacation. My man.
Top 10 sports movies of all time
Cut your hair,
to
simple.
us.
All right, so quick honorable mentions. I'm gonna stay in the comedic aspect for this one, but they're still dealing with sports. I'm gonna do remember the Great White Hype?
Oh, God.
Samuel L. Jackson.
Yep,
Damon Wayans.
with Damian Wayans. Love that one.
I've only ever seen it once in theaters.
I love that one.
Broham.
Yep.
I couldn't say yes or no.
Jamie
Was it in
Foxx
black
that
and
one
white?
too. Some of
What?
It was in
wasn't-
black and white.
No, some of like when they
some
were
of
like
it.
recording and stuff like
It
that
was
was in black
weird.
and white. But
I don't know if I care for that.
that one was funny.
Might have been too young
Was
when I watched
Great
it.
White Hype in black and white? No. What is wrong with you?
No, there were parts of the movie where a lot of it were in black and white.
No, that's not true. I mean, there might have been
like when he was like recording
boxing
on
and
a
stuff. Yeah, whatever.
VCR.
There were
whatever,
black
I don't
and
know.
white scenes in the movie. What are you talking about?
It wasn't recorded in black and white, but I get him. I
Yeah,
feel
the
him.
movie was like color, and then there was like black and white scenes in that movie.
Here and
Like,
there,
I've
yeah.
seen the movie. Like there was black and white scenes in it.
Let's see.
doesn't make any sense, bro.
Next,
Tell the director. Like I have no idea. I didn't do it. Like Like it was black and white scenes. In the movie. I didn't put them in there. What's the other
I mean,
honorable
like
mention?
what? 30 seconds of the movie? I mean, what are we talking
No,
about
there
here?
was
You
a
made it
few.
sound like it was like half the movie
There
or
was
something.
quite
What
a
are you
few
talking
scenes in
about?
Charlie Chaplin.
What
was
else
in
you
it.
got?
Let's see. Next, I got.
Yes, it was a silent
was
flick.
a silent
He had a
flick.
mustache, and the mustache was moving, and the words was on the screen.
Varsity Blues
That was all right.
football movie. That was cool. And I got a few.
Dawson,
Yeah, that was cool.
James Vanderbeek.
Yep. No, that's.
Actually,
That makes me not want to watch it now ever again. And then Rookie of the Year,
love that movie.
classic.
That-
I was a kid, love it.
I've seen that movie so many times.
Hit him with the cheese,
Love
the
it. Can
stinky
watch it
Limburger.
anytime. Ooh, you know what?
I can't believe I didn't put that on there. I mean, not top 10. It wouldn't have made my top 10, but it probably.
That's where I honorable mention. I had it in there.
Wait, what was the one you said before that? That brought something up.
Great White Hype.
No.
Great White Hype.
Yes.
Varsity Blues.
Oh yeah, that I think the dude in Varsity Blues who played like the dumb lineman.
The one that kept getting a concussion.
I think he just died or something. Unfortunately,
Well, God bless his soul.
I hope he didn't get a concussion in real life. Rest in peace.
Reggie
sir.
Ray or whatever. his
Yeah,
name
Reggie.
was.
kept
What you
getting
got?
a-
Damn, put myself
Nah,
back
you
in.
going?
Honorable mentions. I got Mighty Ducks 1, the first Mighty Ducks,
Fine with it.
Okay.
and I got Slapshot, and I put Hoosiers on it, and I put Hoosiers on it because I did like the movie.
Forgot Hoosiers.
I felt like I should just put it on there, but would I sit down and watch it again? My list is strictly based off of what I would sit down and I could watch any time, day or night.
Gotcha.
George, honorable mentions.
Fine with it. This is the list that I am not calling honorable mentions. I am just calling it the movies that did not make the top 10 because there are so many good ones on here
Facts.
that it was impossible to pick. I had 23 movies when I looked at my list, and that probably could have gone even further because there was another one that someone just mentioned I didn't think of. Anyways, best movies that did not make the top 10. The Wrestler.
Okay.
You guys remember The Wrestler?
I do remember it. Don't like it.
What?
It's all right.
It was
Smoking Rocks. I think it won Best Picture that year.
It did, but they give Best Picture to like anything they find remotely profound.
Okay.
It has a little bit of profound, like, oh, God.
All right.
I'm like, all right.
Okay.
What else you got?
That's enough out of you. He got game.
That didn't make your list.
Oh, wait.
No. You'll
Okay.
hear. You'll hear why.
It's on
He
mine.
got game.
But
It's all mine.
it is kind of. What else you got?
I mean, it deserves to be in a list somewhere, just not in the top 10. Remember the Titans?
Oh shit.
It's not in your top.
No. No. Slapshot, already been mentioned. Jerry Maguire. Karate Kid. Mighty Ducks. What are we making these faces for?
Karate Kid.
Okay, that's a classic movie of
Classic,
all time.
But it sucks now.
Wait,
No, it doesn't. What are you talking about?
Time out.
I'm about to throw you out. Huh?
Greg, you my boy, bro, but don't ever say that again.
I love Karate Kid movie.
And now, if you
I've
said
watched it
Karate
a
Kid
billion
Part 3
times.
with what's her name?
Yes,
When they started, and you said that?
Renee
Okay.
Zellweger. Who was that?
No, it was
No, it was,
Hillary Swank.
Yeah,
Swank.
Swank, yeah.
That one's whack.
I was about to
Renee
say
Zellweger.
the one who was in the boxing movie.
$1 Million Baby.
Yeah.
Karate Kid is I could watch it, but
Karate Kid is one of the greatest
It's
movies of all
so
time,
corny
and I will
now.
not hear you.
It's so
I
corny
will
now.
not hear you disrespect it, sir. Mighty Ducks, one that I just thought off the top of my head and first didn't consider it a sports movie, but
Better not
really
say
it
it.
is related. Dodgeball.
Yo,
they're playing the
put
sport
that.
in the movie.
I'll put that as another
Yeah.
honorable
Dodgeball.
mention.
Rocky 1. I mean, pick a Rocky. Rocky 4 is dope.
how many do you got?
He
I
said
told you
23.
I had 23
Keep going.
on the list. Rocky. Space Jam I put on there because I could watch Space Jam. I know you think it's one of the
couldn't.
worst movies of all time.
I
Space Jam.
couldn't.
It's
Used
hilarious.
to love him. Now it's hilarious. Whoa, entertaining. Hilarious.
Okay.
You just said Dave Chappelle was hilarious. Do not use that Dave Chappelle and Space Jam. Don't.
Yes, because there's
What
not-
else you got?
this-
Hilarious.
Everything
What
is
is
the same
hilarious?
level of hilarity. All right.
This is a level 1 hilarious. What else you got?
Facts. Talladega Nights,
Okay,
Happy Gilmore,
I'm with it.
Blue Chips.
Blue Chips was so whack.
That's what you guys are gonna.
I like the
yeah,
movie.
I, mean, I think
list.
it's this. And all right,
I
that's
liked
a sneak
the
diss.
movie, but I liked it. But the Blue Chips was really
You
whack.
smoking rocks.
Y'all
so.
gonna hate my list.
Let's go, Don. Number 10.
Hold on, there's one more. Sandlot. You're upset it didn't make the top 10, but I don't care because it's not a top 10 movie to me. Factual information.
I don't even know what to say.
Factual information.
You know, I'm silent.
Okay, Don Fisher's back in
You
the
feel free to start.
Don Fisher in the building. Top 10 movies of all time, obviously to us. Don, number 10.
Okay, let's see. Well, number 10, funny you said it, Blue Chips. I had it on there.
I love to watch it. I love it, but it was kind of a whack movie.
It was a great movie.
I mean, in terms of what? It doesn't hold its value now, but
I mean, when it came out, it was one of my favorites at the time. Anthony.
I just like seeing
Shaq doing a thing. I thought the movie was funny. It was good. Number 9 is Ali.
Okay.
Didn't even put it anywhere near this.
I never thought about it.
Yeah, no,
It was a great movie.
It was a great movie. I mean,
I probably would put Cinderella.
Yes, The Wrestler was terrible, but Ali was great. Okay.
of course, it's Will Smith playing Ali. He did amazing.
That movie was amazing.
Yes, and The Wrestler was terrible.
I didn't say the wrestler was terrible. I said I wasn't a big fan.
Okay. All right.
All right.
That's my last.
Number 8,
Yes.
Caddyshack.
Facts. Factual information.
Bill Murray.
Oh my
I love it.
God!
Very
you
funny.
just shrug at Caddyshack.
I love Caddyshack.
Rodney
I'm not gonna be in my
Dangerfield.
top 10. I'm in my top 10.
Caddyshack is literally a top 10 movie of all time.
wasn't even my top
let
10
alone
comedies.
top 10.
Wasn't in my top 10
Sports
comedies. What else you got?
Love that movie.
This is not your preferred category, obviously.
Number 7, Hoop Dreams. Hoop Dreams, another
Factual.
good movie.
It was a documentary.
Yeah, another great movie. These are all movies that came out like early
Your list
90s.
must be awful, though. Like literally, like kids' movies or something.
I like it, but
awful.
a top 10?
Yeah, man.
Hoop Dreams?
Well, because I tried to go through like
Honorable mentions, yes.
I tried to go through like each different sport and all that good stuff, and like basketball is my number 1 sport. So when I think of basketball movies, Hoop Dreams kept coming up for me.
Hoop
So
Dreams
that's
is so depressing.
hey, it's a good movie.
What else you got?
Number 6, Any Given Sunday.
Okay.
Factual information.
Willie Beeman doing
Agreed.
his thing. LL Cool J.
And it was like Blitz with real people.
Good movie. So, real quick to recap: number
NBA
10,
Jam.
Blue Chips. Number 9, Ali. Number 8,
Spoiler alert: Lawrence Taylor's neck got broken in the head.
hella broke.
What else you got?
Number 7, Hoop Dreams. Number 6, Any Given Sunday.
All right. Number 10, Any Given Sunday. It's just funny. It's just entertaining. It's like the show Ballers now. It's just entertaining. Number 9, Rookie of the Year. Can watch that movie day
I love
or
that
night
movie.
forever.
I love
we
it.
actually, I'm not going to say their names, but I remember our friend was watching Rookie of the Year. My friend's dad used to sell tasers, like door to door for people to protect themselves. We tased my friend while watching Rookie of the Year. I'll never forget that.
You're a bad person.
Number 8, Angels in the Outfield.
God, I can't believe I'm sitting here listening to this.
You're not gonna say that was a great sports movie, then. It was great, especially considering how trash the Angels were then. It was a good movie, though. It was a good
What
movie.
am I listening to right now? Criticism of other great movies and Angels in the Outfield.
It's a good movie. It's a good movie, period. You can't say it's not. You may not like it in your top 10, but it's a good movie.
An awful movie, actually.
Okay, all right. But you like cartoon characters running around with Michael Jordan.
Okay, that was about like number 20 on the list. All right.
Hey, well, anyways, number 7, White Man Can't Jump. Entertaining.
Okay, I like
Go watch
it.
that anytime.
I like it.
It's sort of depressing too at times. Number 6, He Got Game. I put He Got Game on there because I could sit down and watch it anytime.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't care for it the very first time I saw it. I thought it was depressing as well. It was definitely like one of those like Spike Lee movies where you're just like, what the heck is this going on? Like, it was like no basketball really. It was like when he played basketball 1-on-1 against Denzel in the park.
Yeah.
And then like sporadic highlights here and there from like high school. Other than that, that was it. It was mainly about just him getting through life and the college or whatever. So, number 10, Any Given Sunday. Number 9, Rookie of the Year. Number 8, Angels in the Outfield. Number 7, White Man Can't Jump. And number 6, He Got Game. George, number 10.
Angels in the Outfield. Get me
Number
out of here.
10.
Number 10 is split between, it's the Kevin Costner line. Number 10, Tin Cup, Bull Durham, Field of Dreams, all on one line. KevinCostner.com. Visit it. Read about it. Number 9, mentioned twice already, which I'm kind of surprised. Any Given Sunday.
Love it.
Why is that surprising?
Pacino. I mean, because I didn't, with all the movies there was, I didn't think any of us would have, all 3 would have one movie on there.
Because your movie's
I know
fucking
that
low.
would.
You picked Angels in the Outfield. Like, are you kidding me? We could bring 27 more people in here. None of them would have that movie on their list unless they actually play for the Angels or were in the movie. Right. If you brought Danny Glover in here, he might not even have it on his list.
Something
Any
I can
Given
watch
Sunday's dope,
anytime.
Number 8, probably before your time, A League of Their Own. Watch that movie
Hey, I forgot about that movie.
a million times.
But you talking about depressing though.
but not in my
That
top
movie
10.
was flames.
Good
though.
movie. Like
Flames.
it.
Number
Before my time.
Number 7.
Go ahead.
It might be.
Right.
Number 7. Bad News Bears, the original one.
Walter Matthau. Funny.
Flames.
Funny.
Good movie.
Kelly Leak, superstar. Number 6. Rudy. And if you don't have this movie on your list, drown yourself.
Okay, now
drown yourself in battery acid.
No, I don't, and here's why. The movie is dope. However, if you went to the Peoria Unified School District here in Phoenix, every single year from 4th grade to 8th grade, they made you watch that goddamn movie. And because of that, Rudy, I hate that movie because of it. That's why I didn't make my list. Good movie, but if you went out here to school, you hated that movie.
Good movie, and it's on my list.
It's not on my list.
But I struggled with
That movie
because I
haunts
really
me.
enjoyed the movie.
Haunts me.
You know
But
what?
I don't think I could watch it again.
I'm tired of this conversation.
I don't think I could watch it again. What else you got?
That's it. That's number 6. Tin Cup, Bull Durham, Field of Dreams, //. Number 9, Any Given Sunday. 8, League of Their Own. 7, Bad News Bears. 6, Rudy.
Who's next?
All right, so top five.
Here comes that top 5.
All right, so top 5 for me. Number 5, He Got Game.
Okay.
I actually like it a little more than you guys are saying. I love the movie. For one, Denzel,
Hey, I had it number 12. Relax.
I like it. I'm just like, it was just different.
because of that movie, I don't even
I
call
bet you if Eddie Murphy would have been in it, you'd have number 1.
Nah,
if Eddie Murphy had the afro.
that would have been tight.
If he was a grandpa, you would have had it number 1.
been tight.
Let's see. Number 4, Space Jam. It's
Number 4?
absolutely. You said a movie you can watch anytime. I watch it
can't
anytime.
watch that.
I love that movie.
Because of Space Jam? Or
Again,
because it's a good movie. Like people,
Listen,
you must just wait
again,
just to see the Space Jam.
Michael
fly by.
Michael Jordan can act. We know this, and because of that, it's pretty funny.
Hey, Bill Murray is in that movie.
I was gonna say, Bill
You're
movie's
right.
funny.
What shoot it to the Emmys? Or what are you doing? Thank you.
I don't know.
Don't disrespect Bill Murray.
It's not a Bill Murray.
And
movie.
I'm a 31-year-old kid, so I
saying.
mean,
I just
when
had
I
to say
see Looney
something.
Tunes, I don't know. I'm a Bugs Bunny fan still, so
I'd rather watch actual cartoons.
I actually saw a picture of like Darkwing Duck or something on a T-shirt
One of
on
the greatest
Twitter
cartoons
today.
of all
I
time.
want to go watch it. I saw it and I was like,
greatest
yo,
cartoons of
I
all
want to
time,
go watch it.
list top 10 cartoons. coming
Darkwing Duck
soon.
is dope. I like the song too. Darkwing.
Number 3.
Number 3, yeah. What do we have here? We have White Man Can't Jump.
Agreed.
I'm an 80s baby,
You
so
can't argue with that anywhere on the list.
no.
You can if it's too low.
Okay,
I can.
number 2.
What I have for my number 4, by the way, I have not heard yet. And if you guys don't have it on the list, I'm slapping both of you, your heads
Number
together
2,
like
Don.
this.
Well, I can tell you off the rip, I don't have it because number 2 is The Sandlot,
Agreed.
which
One of the greatest movies.
what are we
Top
talking
20
about?
movies
What are we talking
of all
about?
time.
Okay, I mentioned it. Did I not mention it?
Yeah, disrespectfully last in your honorable mentions.
I mean, it just ended up where it ended
And then
up.
number one's tough because there's a bunch of movies, but the number 1 that I chose, which wasn't on your list, which kind of shocks me, is Remember the Titans.
Yeah, nah.
Great.
I love Remember the Titans.
It's a great movie. It's number 13 on my list.
See, George prefers racial division. He didn't like see that.
Yeah.
See that?
He didn't care. He
Yes,
didn't like
and
that
you
mixed
have
together.
radio number 1.
Yes,
Yo.
I got radio.
You got Cuba Gooding Jr. out here on the radio. So yeah, to recap the top
Radio.
5 right quick, we have
Radio. Now, that was an awful movie too. All right. And he should be ashamed of himself playing a character like that.
Oh,
you
man.
never go full retarded.
I mean, hey,
I can't even bump the recap. Y'all go. Y'all had me on that.
let's go do it. Five again, Dad, real quick.
Just go. Let me regain myself. Go ahead.
Is it my turn or your turn?
As you.
All right. Number 5. Remember the Titans. It's a great movie. Really
man.
good.
Great
Really
movie.
well
I mean,
put
there's
together.
not that much difference between 5 and 13. There's not.
Number 4, Rudy. I've seen the movie a million times.
Can't do it.
I love it. But I think
Rudy
I
is
tried
watchable
not
literally
to.
every time. It was the first movie that, at least that I know of, this could be incorrect, but the first movie John Favreau and Vince Vaughn were in together.
Maybe. Who knows?
It's one of the early ones. Yeah, one of the early ones.
Flames.
I mean, the funny thing I remember about that movie is watching it in class,
Charles S.
and when they carried Rudy off the field, and it said, no other player in Notre Dame history had been carried off the field, something like that. And some kid yelled out while watching the movie, "Yeah, on a stretcher." I died. I died in the classroom, bro. Died. Fell out the chair. Teacher was like, "Get out." Literature class, we watched that. Which I don't know why we watched that in literature class.
I told you.
I don't know why.
From 4th to 8th grade.
I can't believe. Okay, you didn't have what I have.
I am
four.
so shocked.
If you don't have
nobody has said this. Mighty Ducks 2.
What is wrong with you?
What? What are you talking about? The Flying V? Was that in one?
Listen how upset he is.
Bruh.
You talking about the one with like Keenan and Kel or whatever?
Bro,
Is that
when
the
he
one
had
he
the
was
knuckle
in?
puck? Bruh.
If you say knuckle puck one more time,
Everybody tried to do the knuckle puck after watching the movie. There were a few movies where every kid went home and tried to do
Get
something.
out.
Mighty
Get
Ducks
out.
2, Mighty Ducks 2 and Knuckle Puck, and when 3 Ninjas came out, every kid tried to go home and do karate. Facts.
definitely did.
Facts.
3 Ninjas.
That's
All
true.
right.
I'm with
Facts.
that.
All right. But Mighty Ducks 2, and that's when they introduced that new Mighty Ducks logo with the mask, the duck face. Everybody wanted something with that Mighty Ducks logo on it. Factual
You're out of control,
information.
dude. You're out of
Tell me that's
control.
not
You put
facts.
it in your top 4, dude.
Tell me that's not facts.
You out of control.
Bro,
dude.
I love
You
Mighty
put
Ducks
Mighty
2,
Ducks
dude.
number 1 low and put that high. There's something wrong with you. There's a psychological problem.
Because Mighty Ducks 1 was like great, but it didn't age really well. Mighty Ducks 2, whoa. Now Mighty Ducks 3, when they went to college, yeesh, that was terrible.
I don't even think I've seen that.
They went to
one.
prep school.
You got a psychological
I
problem.
mean, they went to the Olympics. One of them went to the Olympics
didn't
in
even see
college.
that one.
Trash. Number 2, Above the Rim.
Gordon Biersch or whatever his name is.
Nobody
I completely
said Above
forgot
the
about.
Rim
You
yet.
know what? I X'd out one of them. Above the Rim. I forgot about that.
I don't think I'm a little upset with myself right now.
Above the Rim?
I forgot about that.
We're
think-
talking some of the most
He already knows how I feel about Pac,
scenes
so
in
I just-
sports history.
Wait,
little-
how do you feel about Pac?
I'm a little upset with
Loves
myself.
them.
Okay, well, I just want to make sure because I'm a Pac fan too, so I want to make sure.
No, see, maybe it's different because I grew up in L.A., but Tupac is on a higher plane than just a musician
He
to me.
feels Tupac.
I've said the same thing. I told him that when I was here. I said he's my number 1 favorite as far as musician goes, hip hop rapper, and just his everything about him. No, absolutely.
I cared about listening to him talk more than I cared about listening to his music.
It would be like if, in my opinion, and I don't even know if he can reach that much, but it would be like if Kanye had a positive vibe in terms of helping the youth
yeah.
become something bigger than being a douchebag and having money and whatever else.
Kendrick could do it if he wants.
Nah, he doesn't have the reach.
He doesn't
Pac.
have the
None of them have the je ne sais quoi, number 1.
Yeah, he doesn't have that flair. Something about him is missing. He has it when he's rapping, like you can hear, but like,
just
he
like that
doesn't
aura
have-
when he's walking
Yeah,
and
that
all that.
aura. And number 1, Sandlot. Gosh, part of me is like, God, maybe I should put Above the Rim number 1 because Above the Rim is one of those
There's
movies-
still the one I'm talking about. You guys didn't say, and you,
okay. Then I'm dying to hear it. Number 5, Remember the Titans, great movie. Number 4, Rudy. Number 3, Mighty Ducks 2, love it. Knuckle Puck, holla. Number 2, Above the Rim.
I can't believe how
Above the Rim. I mean, Marlon Wayans, Pop.
I'm mad at myself for that.
Above the Rim deserves to be on there. but
Leon.
I just don't know what I
Dwayne Martin
would take off.
I mean, that movie had turmoil. All right,
Like what I,
turmoil.
Bernie Mac got
Bernie
shanked.
Mac.
I'm sorry, what I have number 10.
Number 1, Sandlot.
Hold on.
Sandlot.
Sandlot, yes.
Number 5. What you got?
Sandlot. Well, hold on. Going back to Above the Rim point. It should be on top 10, but number 10 I have Tin Cup and all the other Costner movies. And Tin Cup comes on television, and I literally watch it every single time it's on television.
Never.
Factual information, period. Hilarious movie. Cheech Marin, give him an Oscar.
You find every sports movie hilarious.
Okay, that's not true. Obviously, I didn't love
I can't believe I
some
didn't
of
say
the ones
Above
that...
the Rim.
I'm
so
shocked
mad.
at you, Don.
I
shocked.
promise. I'm very upset. I promise.
Shocked.
I promise.
I mean, never mind.
What's number 5?
Number 5, you guys didn't say it. I'm upset at you. Major League.
Thought about it.
Literally one of the greatest
Wesley
movies
Snipes.
It's a funny movie.
of that
Funny
era.
movie. It's just not
Let
my
alone-
thing.
let
It was
alone-
funny. Not my thing. Like movies, like
One of the
actors-
greatest movies of that era,
people
period,
now-
not in
people-
sports,
People
period.
now can ruin movies for me. Like it's
Yes,
really hard for
Corbin
me.
Barronson is a nobody now. I
No,
understand.
no,
that's fine, but
I'm saying
Tom
like
Berenger's a
Charlie
nobody.
Sheen.
Oh, like Charlie Sheen.
I can't stand to watch him. After all the nonsense that
Yes,
Mel
but that's
Gibson
when he
did,
actually
it's
was a
hard
good
for me to
actor.
watch a movie with Mel Gibson in it. I just can't. Like they're just such.
Yes, you're gonna tell me Lethal Weapon. All the Lethal Weapons. Are
I watch
terrible.
Lethal Weapon 4. All the other ones I didn't say they're trash. It's hard for me to watch them. I watch them. It's hard for me to watch them. It is. Once you start acting weird, I just can't. Wesley Snipes was in it. I mean, I love the movie.
We literally talked about Wesley going back and watching
movie.
Wesley Snipes movies that anyone never heard
but I don't
of.
consider that
And Wesley Snipes is the weirdo, like king weirdo.
I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying it's just not my thing. Man.
You're weird.
It was good.
Weird.
All right,
Number 4, both of you should have had this on your list, and I'm supremely disappointed you did not. Cool Runnings. What the F is wrong with you guys? Cool Runnings should be on everyone's top 10. Are you kidding me?
He's right.
Okay.
Should slap both of y'all
God damn.
like
bro.
this.
Okay. Look, you're absolutely right.
I have to
There's
agree.
no need for violence.
I would probably
There might
take.
be.
But you're absolutely right.
There might
Cool
be.
Runnings. I could watch
What would
that.
I take off?
I mean, I could literally walk out this room right now and go and watch it.
Yes.
Love it.
I'd probably
Ein,
take
zwei,
off Hoop Dreams for
drei.
that. Yeah.
Love it. You're absolutely right. Didn't even cross my
Fieldy
mind.
rhythm. Fieldy
Love it.
right.
Yes.
Love it.
It's bobsled
You're right.
time.
And it had the emotional ending too.
You're right.
Okay, I
Fire.
agree.
But
I
you
agree.
still don't have above the rim on yours.
That's fine. I admitted that already.
Okay, that's fine. Cool Runnings. We should have had it.
I agree.
Facts.
Yes. Number 3, Hoop Dreams. Already been mentioned.
Very
Loved
good-
it.
very
Watched
good
it when
movie.
it first came out.
Very good movie. Like what, 94, right?
So depressing.
Flame movie.
Yeah.
Or documentary, whatever you want to call it.
Sad. All I can think about is Sebastian Telfair for some reason.
It was quite a bit before
I know,
him.
but that's
and
the-
Telfair
that's what I think
actually
about.
played in the league
You're
for like
right.
10 years.
That's what I
which
just
is
think
the worst
about.
part because Bassie was so bad.
That's just what I think about. What else you got?
Number 2, I think Don mentioned it. I don't know if you had it or maybe vice versa. White Men Can't Jump. Both of y'all
We both had it on there. Yeah.
Okay.
They actually had it at number 2.
How do you not have that number 2? I don't understand.
Yeah.
I have it.
I have it at
number
number
7.
two.
It was literally one of the greatest movies of all time, not just
Absolutely.
sports.
Absolutely.
Period. And then number 1, you already should know what I have because it's the greatest cast put together in movie history, Caddyshack. Period. Not even close. The greatest cast ever put together in movie history.
Okay. I mean, I don't agree. I mean, I don't disagree. It's just not my thing. I mean, but
Caddyshack is absolutely
one.
hilarious.
And then
It is.
earlier, what I was
But
telling you about
I don't sit there and watch it again.
when I
When it comes, I
it's
watch
literally the
certain
most
scenes.
watchable movie of all
I
time.
watch certain scenes.
Most watchable movie of all time.
There's that groundhog and I like Ronnie Dangerfield.
And then I just was going to mention what I said to you earlier. I saw someone when I was doing some research had put on their top list. Shit, what did I tell you? The Big Lebowski, and I didn't even think about
I
that
saw that
because
too,
it's a bowling
but
movie.
it's not a yeah.
I wouldn't put it. It's my probably, if not my favorite movie of all time in general. It's in the top 3 to 5, so it should make any list that has anything to do with comedy, whatever. But for sports, I was like, yeah, it's about bowling, but
Yeah, but I consider Die Hard a Christmas movie. So
yeah, but that's actually been debated on a national level. Like I've seen people debate that.
I mean, I agree.
We should actually have that as a topic one day.
I 100% agree.
So I don't know, even though I love The Big Lebowski, if it should make this list.
But
No, I agree.
Above the Rim should have.
you should be
Fuck
ashamed of
her.
yourself for liking classic movies and Tupac and not having Above the Rim. You
whatever.
should be ashamed of yourself for not having Above the Rim because you're black. I should be ashamed of
agree.
not having.
I knew it was going to be a racist
We
issue
both should
earlier.
have.
I
We both
agree.
should be ashamed of not having Cool Runnings because
Yeah,
we're black.
absolutely.
Facts.
Okay.
And John Candy in it, too.
I love Cool Runnings.
check my blackness when I get home.
Like I gotta go home and watch.
Doug E. Doug and
Put together so well. Malik Yoba, Dougie Doug,
And
John Candy.
John
like,
Candy.
Stop. Leon is in Above the Rim. Both. Ay, charumba. We missed 2 Leon movies.
I'm mad at myself.
Above the Rim
Especially with Cool
and-
Runnings.
Cool Runnings.
but he's a weirdo in Above
He
the Rim,
is a
though.
weirdo. He's kind of a weirdo in real life, dude. I mean, he's just Leon. Like, all right.
Damn.
I mean, I don't think that's his name. That's just his screen
that
name.
is.
Yes, but that's what he goes by. He
Yeah,
might
but
have
there's a
legally
lot of
changed it to
weirdos that
Leo.
do that.
Yes, but like you talking about like historic weirdos, like Madonna, like that's his like Prince.
He's a weirdo.
That's different.
There's no
Ain't
doubt
nobody
about
like Madonna, Prince, Leon. Ain't nobody.
Yo,
Hey,
Leon.
people know who Leon is. Huh?
Yeah, he's always like that guy in the neighborhood, and like he works on cars. Your uncle knows him. Like that ain't nobody thinks of like you say Leon. No one thinks of him.
Hey, he can hoop.
Dang. What about Basketball Diaries? Nobody thought of that.
No,
I
like
think
he-
that was actually before my time. I think it came out so long ago.
Like he said, there was a
Actually,
lot
no,
of,
that's got no. It was like
They had
91.
DiCaprio in it.
Yeah, no,
yeah.
but it's,
There's a lot of movies that could have went on there. I mean, there was everything from. I mean, Whack.
I was shocked neither one of you had Coach Carter because I hated that
I
movie.
almost put it on
Really,
there.
I did not like that
I
movie,
almost
man.
put it on there.
I thought it was bad.
it can't be on there when movies like this, would like the list.
Yeah, but you could have left off. Well, nah. There's certain ones that are like your personal favorites.
The
like,
only thing I would consider leaving off is
like I do feel ridiculous not having Angels in the Outfield and not having Cool Runnings. I'll admit, I feel ridiculous.
okay.
All right.
There's nothing in the top 5 I would leave out. Major League, Cool Runnings, Hoop Dreams, White Men Can't Jump, Caddyshack. Hoop Dreams is the only one really of those 5 that I wouldn't sit down and watch literally every time it's on television.
You
but
can
I
replace
still
Hoop
love
Dreams
it.
at Above the Rim.
You remember Sunset Park? I almost put that on
No.
there.
Oh, yeah. The dude in Sunset Park. Not the one from not Fred Star.
Yeah.
The other dude grew up in the neighborhood right next to mine. I used to hoop against him
Are
at the
you serious?
YMCA all the time. Swear, factual information.
It's time to get live. It's time to represent.
wish it did.
It doesn't belong in the top 10, but it's dope. Above the Rim though belongs in the top 10.
But like I said, there's a lot of movies, sports movies I was going through in my head. I'm like, I could have put that.
I can't take Tin Cup off though. I could take Bull Durham and Field of Dreams off, but like I can't take Tin Cup as one of my favorite movies.
Even
of
as
all time.
whack as it is, it's funny. Remember Kingpin?
You could take Major League off.
No, you can't.
It's a hard one. It's a hard.
You can.
You can move it. You could shift it.
Maybe
it could go up to 6. And add it
maybe
above
a
the rim.
league of their own. Maybe. But the other ones or Bad News Bears. But I would be upset about that.
Like I said, there were a shit ton of movies.
What did Don just say?
Kingpin.
Yes. When I was talking about Lebowski, it made me think of Kingpin.
Yeah,
that's one of the
because
funniest
that's a bowling
movies.
movie.
Yo, straight up.
Woody
And when
Harrelson's
he was
hilarious.
younger, I didn't even look at it like that. No, but ever since what's the HBO show?
Ballers.
Yes,
Power?
Ballers. No, the one with McConaughey and Harrelson.
True Lies. True Detectives.
Ever since I watched that, I have a renewed appreciation for everything Woody Harrelson does. And when I went back and started thinking about some of the roles he did, he's one of the greatest actors of all time, and it's not even close.
Well, yeah, because he went
Underrated.
No, because you can go one day
both
doing
underrated and greatest.
White
What
Man
was the
Can't
one?
Jump and then Replacement Killers.
You're thinking of like what? Flint? He's in Flint, right?
What do you mean?
Larry Flint?
Oh, I don't know.
No. He played Larry
The
Flint.
one. But that's not a movie I'm talking about. What's the zombie movie?
He did the zombie. Yeah,
Zombie Killing or whatever. What's that?
Replacement
Zombieland?
Killers, right?
Yeah, Zombieland.
Oh, Zombieland. Yeah.
Flames. One of the funniest movies of all time.
Yeah.
Bill Murray's cameo.
Not funny.
Woo!
Okay. God dang. All Bill Murray has to do is show up, man. You flip.
One of the funniest actors.
That movie is
in
not one of the
history.
funniest movies of all time. Zombieland. It's
I
just
don't
very
think, I
entertaining.
don't think it's called Zombieland, is it?
It's called Zombieland.
Yeah.
It is. It has that weird girl too that used to be like
She's from Scottsdale.
she used to be not Leslie, not
What?
the girl from wolf movies and vampires. The other one.
What?
The one that looks kind of good.
Emma Stone.
Emma Stone. Yeah. Not the one. What's the one from Wolfpacks? What's the movie called? Twilight? Not her.
Kristen Stewart.
Yeah.
Oh, Kristen Stewart. Okay.
She was in another zombie movie, I think. Anything else? Nothing else, guys?
That's it, fellas.
Woody Harrelson,
Great movie. Great actor.
one of the greatest actors of all time.
Top 20.
Renewed.
Top 22.
Renewed. Actually, we might have to do that list. Renewed.
Top actors.
Renewed respect for Woody Harrelson.
Actors and actresses? Or just
I mean, do you not
period?
remember in what would True Detective how many he added comedic effect to the whole
are you arguing
show?
with me? I didn't say
I'm not
anything.
arguing with
You're
you.
arguing with me.
We're
You're yelling
doing a
at me.
podcast.
You're yelling at me. You're yelling
People are
at me.
listening to this.
Anything else?
That's
I
it,
just
yo.
think this.